our intrepid adventurers. There was much shenanigans to be had, and a jumping contest, and a
I wasn't in it this time.
There was not a jumping contest. I just jumped a lot. The jumping contest was one of our other games, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a Grung convinced that Hulk is
I forgot about that.
God. And Spider managed to unlock the gate leading into this particular temple. He's actually immune to poison, so didn't take any poison damage. And currently, that is where we are. Looking into the temple itself, Spider, you should be able to see that the steps descend to a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened stakes. An alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a stone cube resting on it. A relief carved into the back of the alcove shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the walls at floor height with 4-foot gaps between them.
Sorry.
It's okay. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams.
Hey guys, I think I found a death trap.
Mm-hmm. The pit itself in front of you is 30 feet deep, by the way.
I can think of a way to be certain. We could push you in and see what happens.
No, I regenerate. It wouldn't be very effective.
Well, if anything, that makes it a perfectly valid test. You're the perfect test subject. You just keep coming back.
You'd be surprised that I've heard that before. I
think
found you can tell a lot about a culture from their death traps, so who wants to go in with me?
I like your regenerative sense of humor as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to go check it out.
That's
There's like treasure back there on that idol, I think. It'll be fine. I'll just be a minute.
You okay?
I bet your ghost puppy could do it better and faster.
All right, so I'm going to, being cautious for a change, start moving in. Dang, Shayna should be here for this because this is like her thing.
It is.
It is. I'm hoping she'll join us soon. Yep, so currently you're you walk down the stairs, you're on this little ledge with a 30-foot drop in front of you and wooden beams along the outside. You should be able to see the map in Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll move down a couple steps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can get my... Is there a way to like dismiss my pets icon
Sure.
until I'm using it? There we
Like
go.
that?
That'll do it. All right. So I move down incautiously.
Okay.
I'll check for pressure plates. I'll look at the spikes, that sort of thing.
All right, go ahead and give me a Thieves' Tools check as you're looking around, and you said you're specifically looking at these beams and spikes as well. Okay. With that check, you can tell that the spikes seem to be pretty firm. The beams on the outside of the wall actually are pressure sensed, where if you step on them, when you step back off, they will retract fully back into the wall.
Okay. So to get around the other side, I'm having to walk on those pressure plates. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's one way to try, yes.
Okay. Dang, I wish I could jump 60 feet. That'd make it easy.
I mean, I can still do that, but I'm not nowhere around, and I'm actually being.
You can try. I'll let you try. Go ahead and try to jump.
I'm actually pretty good at jumping. Thank you.
It should be no problem for a big, strong, whatever you are.
Okay.
So,
Since Shayna's joined us, Shayna, to fill you in, Spider is currently stepped down some stairs into the temple itself.
the death trap.
Okay.
There's a 30-foot pit that is the main section of the temple with spikes at the bottom of it and wooden beams all along the outside. And a pedestal on the far wall from where Spider is.
Okay.
With a relief carved into that alcove showing a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. There is a stone cube resting on the pedestal on the far side from Spider.
Before I go any further, I'm going to cast Detect Magic
Okay.
and have a look around.
In this area, you don't sense any magic on the beams or the spikes, or really the cube on the pedestal as well. You would sense everyone else's magic items that they have.
Okay.
There is like a beacon of magic right next to you.
Don't be looking at me like that.
My, what a pretty mask you have.
I'm pretty all everywhere. What are you talking about?
I can't see under your mask, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been years since I've seen under the mask. Anyways, so it's what? It's a 15-foot jump?
Looks like it would be from there. There's 20 feet, or not 20 feet, but yeah, about a 15-foot jump.
So, my halfling friend, you want me to throw you across or you want me to jump? I'm going
Halfling.
to go around the beams, but those are pressure plates.
Am I with you?
Well, I
That's
assume you here. You
Sure.
don't have to be.
No, I mean, you were the one who was nicest to Willow so far, so if you want to chuck her, she's super
What?
down for it.
What?
You tried to boss me around. That doesn't go well. We've met.
And then I stood beside you in battle. What's nicer than that?
Aside,
Hulk
I was
has
in
been
a bullish.
perfectly nice to your halfling. He keeps
That is true. But
although
you were
Hulk
sad
is
about-
currently not even there, he's currently trying to fight off a grung that's following him around for as far as Hulk's concerned. No reason.
That's because you're a god and needs to show you the proper. Anyway, if Spider wants to try and throw me,
Well, let's do both. I will chuck you across, and then I will jump after you. If it's just a pit of spikes, I mean, it seems pretty dangerous. I've never actually fallen in a pit of spikes.
I do have Willow has enough of a brain that maybe you could throw me and I could hold one end of a rope and I can secure it. You can secure it on that side and you can either tightrope across or use that as like a different way to climb without having to risk missing that jump and then just.
I'm pretty excited about.
I'm just a fancy grappling hook. Just an option. Otherwise, if you want to throw me and leap after, that's also fine.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about the whole prospect of jumping over a deadly pit.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check then.
Whatever the equivalent of like doing a cross thing, that's what Willow's doing as he prepares to throw her. Okay, cool. The gods are listening.
They are listening. So you, Willow, go flying across this expanse. And you land kind of at the base of the pedestal. I do need you to do an acrobatics check for me to make sure that when you hit the ledge, you don't slip off, because the ledge itself next to the pedestal looks like it's maybe 2 foot wide.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing you're just a halfling.
Yeah. Do I get advantage because I'm so small?
She's like, I could lay down on this thing. It's the size of my bed when I was a child.
I would say with a 13, it's not the most graceful landing, but you don't fall into the spikes.
Okay, that's honestly, there's no dignity here. That's fine. As long as I make it, we're good.
And as this has happened, I just simply shadow step across.
Yeah. When did he throw you? Your throw was a lot more graceful than mine.
Of course, Jor is very graceful.
Jor is the epitome of grace, as we all know.
Exactly.
So
I was hoping
there's no more
Spider
room
would
in
jump
there,
across.
I'll just sit on the steps and wait for them.
Okay.
I will get my rope out in case someone falls. I'll maybe lasso them. I'll be playing with the lasso.
Gonna Spider-Man us, break our neck as we plummet.
Spider-Man, get it?
Thank you.
Okay, what are we looking at? A cube?
So there's a cube sitting on the pedestal itself, and a stone relief in the back of the alcove of the Froghemoth fighting a crane.
Touch it.
You touch it. You were here
Touch
first.
it.
It's not magic, just touch it.
So
Fine, I'll touch it.
okay.
It could be trapped.
I'm going to be ready to shadow step back across just in case like a
Oh
boulder
yeah,
comes from
traps.
someplace.
I forgot that that's a thing. What character am I right now? I'll check
You're
the
a
trap
cookie.
first. Forgot.
All right. Go ahead and give me a thieves' tools check to check for traps then.
Okay, what do you want me to do for that? Just Dex?
Should be Dex with your proficiency, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you took
Okay,
these
just making sure.
tools
Oh,
as
yeah.
one of your things.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Unless you have expertise, then it's double proficiency.
Oh yeah. So the cube is trapped. It is on a pressure plate. You definitely can tell that just lifting the stone off is going to trigger something happening.
Can I Indiana Jones it?
You can certainly try.
Put the kobold on top and take the stone.
Okay.
Goblin. He's not a
No,
kobold.
not Goblin. Not Goblin, remember? Kobold is probably less of an insult to him.
No, Jor. Put
Yeah,
Jor on
Jor.
top and swap it
If
out.
you
with the
hop on top real quick, I can take that cube. You know what, though? We didn't really think about how the hell I'm getting back. Because if you're not jumping after me, I can't get back to
Since
get the cube.
I'm just gonna be like, since you're stuck over here, how
Yeah.
about I'll take the cube and you sit on the pedestal, and then I just go back.
No, I don't like that. I don't want to. What's in my bag? Hold on.
Also, with that thieves' tools check, because it's so high, I would say you know that the stone itself is about half a pound.
Okay, I was just gonna ask because I do have a bag of ball bearings, and I have 2 pounds of them. So if I wanted to divvy those up and put like true Indiana Jones at the half-pound bag,
Yeah, you
kind
could,
of slide that.
yeah, you could try that.
Okay,
Oh God.
I'm gonna try that.
All right.
What do you want me to?
And this is why I've actually stood around the corner, so if a boulder comes up the stairs, I'm clear.
Okay. This is just going to be a dexterity check.
Yeah.
Just this. Damn it. That's not as good. Okay.
Oh yeah, you easily shifted over just right. You don't even hear the pressure plate underneath shift at all. You now have this cube in your hand.
What can I tell about it? Do you want me to investigate?
So this particular cube has a Froghemoth on it, if I remember right. Should probably actually look at the cubes to make sure. No, that's not that.
Or Terry with his computer lately.
Oh, yep. Okay, so the puzzle cube does have like a Froghemoth picture actually on each of its sides.
Okay. Can I tell, does it look like it opens if it has any kind of mechanisms? Does it look like it's just a... I don't have Arcana, so I can't be like, is it magic?
Don't worry, Jor will tell.
Okay, sure.
Jor will tell.
Hold it.
Holy crap. Two 20s. Way to burn those early.
So it does have a very light magic to it, but there isn't any like pocket to open it up or anything like that.
Okay.
It should be enchantment magic. Yeah, seems to mostly just be a stone block with the Froghemoth actually carved into each of its sides.
Well, this is weird.
Yep, I will remind you, because I know it's been a couple weeks and your characters would know this. Llewellyn had said that you need the stones to get into the tomb. But she didn't explain how to use the stones, just that you need all of them.
Or really, they even work.
Jor doesn't remember that as a character because Jor was waving around a trident.
That's fair. Oh, Willow would remember, so she'll tuck it in her bag and yell across the spider like, "I got it! How am I getting back?"
Well, maybe
I'm
George can
assuming
carry
George just
you,
bamps.
or I mean, it's a 30-foot pit. It's a 20-foot span. I can just throw you a rope and you can swing over.
Okay. I'll do it.
All right, I'll toss her into the rope.
Is this going to work?
Because of how big the spikes are, I don't think you actually have enough dip to just swing.
I mean, I can pull.
Because he's on the other side. So
Hey, I go back over, grab one end of the rope, come back. I'm like, now just crawl your way across. I better get cookies for this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He can order you around. I see how it is.
I give him a cookie first in thanks for helping, and then I will start to not tightrope because I'm not that kind of full of myself, but at like as much as I can, crawling on it, hands and knees, cautiously.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check just to make sure you don't totally float this, but I'm pretty sure with your proficiency in that, you're going to be just fine.
I'm not proficient in acrobatics, actually.
Okay, maybe not then.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoever put the cheats in tonight, I take it back. Thank you. This is going perfectly well right now.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so you managed to make it back over to Spider just fine. You have the stone in your pack, and looking out where the froghemoth body is, you can see Tsuku eating and Hulk starting to stuff parts of the froghemoth with the little red grung just watching him and occasionally like handing him a dagger or something as he is working.
Stuffing the froghemoth? Like taxidermy? Or
Yeah.
Yes,
like
I took
stuffing full of
proficiency
veggies
in
and then-
taxidermy tools.
This is going to be very
It wouldn't
good.
surprise me.
Don't you get proficiency in all tools though? As a
I get a shit ton of proficiencies in tools. I started to make shit up, which is why I have proficiency in taxidermy tools. Actually, better because of our way Artificer is worded. Any tool I have proficiency in, I actually have expertise in. So I have expertise in taxidermy tools, and cooking tools, and smithing tools.
Just all the tools.
Yeah.
Hey guys, good news. We got the magic rock we're looking for. You know about the magic rocks, right? No?
Hulk is completely completely engrossed in whatever the hell he's in what he's doing. We'll
That's
kind of
the-
look at his brother,
No,
maybe.
not-
maybe.
magic rock.
Well, yeah, in order to get into Lich's lair, we need to collect all the magic rocks from the...
Right, I remember something about that, and
But
I gotta look at that.
he's Lich. Why do we need in his lair?
Well, we have to find where he is, and we have to have the key to get in.
I stop eating and I'm pissed off.
Actually, Hulk at this point, I'm like, so actually, he wouldn't respond to that at all. He looks at his brother, is like, and continues to stuff the frog.
Yeah, I have no idea for that either. Esperin would just shrug and be like, our things for this
Sure. Okay.
scavenger hunt have been utterly useless.
I don't know. I'm sure we can get something for this. I mean, it's going to be a very impressive trophy to whoever. I'm sure there's some I'm sure one of our somebody on the astral plane wants to pretend they went on a deep safari and killed a lich toad thing.
Oh, of course, but we did promise you the experience of killing a lich. So
Right, which this is not is similar to any other lich that I saw, but the warg seems to insist that it's a lich, and no one else has given me any idea what the hell this thing is.
Adventure over. Quest done.
Oh, is that the lich? All right, let's go on.
that was easier than
Go this
advertised.
way.
Okay. So I am going to move the character token over to the map of Omu again once I figure out where I hid it again.
Hiding it from us.
Yeah, I'm constantly hiding it. Oh, it was right next to me. That's why I didn't see it. Of course.
Are we
That
taking a break here then while you work on your taxidermy?
I mean, I'm not gonna be like chugging around a entire stuffed frog hemoth is not gonna work. So, especially because I'm pretty sure a warg ate like a quarter of it.
Probably.
That was pretty big. I probably didn't eat a quarter of it.
But you're trying.
It is tough. I mean, if you've eaten frog legs.
Yeah, and it wasn't even cooked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll like stuff an eye stalk and then throw it in the bag and then be like, and maybe like push it back into the water and be like, it might keep.
wouldn't hold my breath on that one, brother.
No, I wouldn't either, but
Very well. Which way are we going now?
that was the only cool creature I saw to hunt. They can, again, this is the Askrim, not the rest of the group. They can, I'll back up wherever they want as long as it's something fun to kill.
Well, I'm guessing that there's like a mini lich boss in each one of these temples.
Each one of these temples.
So we just have to find the other temples, right?
Simpletons that worship their foolish, petty godlings. Yes, let's go check out the next closest temple.
Wait a second. Isn't your brother a foolish petty god?
No, there's nothing foolish or petty about him at all. And the fact that the thing over here sees him as a
Wait,
god.
Askrim, are you pulling that god thing again? Is that why this thing is following me?
I pulled nothing. I merely enlightened this poor pitiful creature about the grandiose of all of your deeds and allowed him to infer his own decisions based upon what he
We've talked about this. We have definitely talked about this.
It's such fun to have fun with these mortals that think gods are real.
I'm gonna turn to the grung and be like, not God.
Okay, you my gold? You my gold. And then he
Behind
Pull out
Hulk,
like some gold.
Askrim's
Like I pull out like 30 gold. Oh, sure, go away.
kind of looks at the 30 gold, looks back up at you, blinks his big eyes. It's like, okay, I'll be right back. Need to grab my staff.
Oh, great.
brother, you do realize you just hired him to be your high priest for all of time.
You just gave Dobie a sock, and now he's never going to stop following.
Yeah.
What's Adobe?
He makes music and audio.
Ah, good. I was worried it was that PDF.
Can we leave before he comes back?
I'm pretty sure he'll catch up,
Yes,
but
the
yeah.
taste bad. I don't like the little frog things.
Excellent. So I should convince the next one that you're a god.
Look at this map. Where'd that little wizard guy go?
A wizard
Little
guy?
wizard guy. Yeah, he was flying around earlier. Came here with us.
Derek?
Got scared and flew.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, we
Uh-oh.
lost him.
No.
We really are wondering where he is.
Classic wizards always disappear.
Well,
when
he
you
was
look them up.
scared for a while. He looked like he was going to start blasting us with the wand.
I think he went to go find some giant eagles.
That or he's off at some tower investigating a necromancer that probably doesn't exist either.
Well, I was gonna have him look at the map, but I mean, anybody else see a temple on here? I see some big buildings that you marked. There's that thing in the center. I don't know what that is.
Or
Around-
the pillars surrounded by magma. Probably good bet.
Yeah, we definitely when we were flying around, we definitely saw something literally surrounded by a bunch of lava. Usually, that's a in our experience, that's a sign usually that somebody's trying to protect something.
I prefer the lich to not be cooked.
Hmm.
I'm not. Actually, yeah, and Hulk will then start contemplating
not-
the idea of a lich and whether or not cooking would be a good or bad idea if you're planning on eating it.
Oh man, we're going to be eating a lich before this is over.
Speak for yourself. I'm not eating a lich. I'm just here to watch my brother pull trophies from a lich.
You know you don't have to eat it. Just because everyone else is doesn't mean you have to.
I'm actually with her on this stance.
You don't have to
He
eat it.
demonstrates great wisdom in restraint.
Maybe it's an
You wanna cook it.
anthropological thing. Maybe we should eat it in order to not disrespect what's going on around here.
It already has my utter contempt and disrespect for merely existing.
So upset.
It's not that he agrees with me.
I have so many books downstairs about what you just said. It's so upsetting.
Yeah, I know.
The accuracy of it kills me. Here's the thing. Anyway, what were we actually doing? We're finding the lich.
No, we have to find the magic rocks to get us into the special temple.
Right.
Hey,
Where?
Derek's back.
Yes,
Hey.
sorry about that, guys.
The
My
wizard
internet
guy's
clock
back.
out there.
Yeah, wizard guy. Did you
yeah,
find the eagles?
Yeah, I came back with eagles. Yeah.
Was there a hidden necromancer in a tower that no one believes exists? With lots of
If you're
air
willing to
quotes.
believe that, then yes, absolutely.
Your timing was great, Derek. I had just said, "Hey, where'd that wizard go?" And then you logged out, and it was like, "Oh."
And I thought that, and then I tumbled right back. Let's see, that's even better.
It was perfect.
Just when intended. Yeah.
Wizardly fellow, do you have divination spells to find more of these things? And I point at their little cube.
Divination. Oh, that's a very complicated discipline. I'm more about the evocation, the combining of energies. That's more.
Yeah,
more
yes, you make
my
things go
specialty.
boom. We get it.
Yes. Make things get very hot at once or cold. That's also
Okay.
that's a thing. I'm not really my thing, but you know.
Future reference.
Yes.
No. Simple.
Not
easy,
Not
short
at the
conversation.
moment, I think. And it starts looking through maybe pull out the book and start being like, maybe I got one, but I don't know. Not prepared for sure.
Well, definitely, he's probably more qualified. So let's look at this map here, wizard friend. It's been suggested that this pool of lava with a tower sticking out of it might be a good place to find something.
I was just going to ask, where on this map were we just now? Like, where did this fight take place again? I see
Over
a little
here.
orange square.
So
Yeah, that's
over
where we broke off the main road.
All right, let me see if.
What was this
on the map
orange
here.
square marked off? Were the one these?
I think that was just the mark where we turned left.
yes, it is a mark to.
Okay.
This is where the dogs were. That
Yeah,
we
Because we were going down that main road.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already pretty close to the lava pit of death, anyways. We might as well check it out, I suppose, right?
Well, if we're basing this on things that look like temples that may have rocks, do we know how many of these cubes we need to get entrance? Did Llewellyn say?
Yes,
I remember
Llewellyn
Yeah,
told
did anyone
nine.
like, Scott knows, but
Yeah.
did anyone tell us how many we need?
I forget if it came up. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Llewellyn
think it did, but I'm
told-
not sure.
Yes. Llewellyn told.
Our little infernal lawyer was very shortcoming with details.
You're interrupting her, jeez.
Yeah, so Llewellyn told Shayna's character and Fitz von Boom Boom Pop.
Can you say that name again? I didn't catch that second name.
Fitz von Boom Boom Pop.
Yeah,
Did she-
He likes to make things go boom.
9. There are 9
9.
cubes.
So I'm gonna guess that all 8 are in that tower. But there's lots of interesting looking places on this map, this wonderful map that Hulk drew us, that look like they could be another temple where a little cube might be hidden. That stand out a little different, you know what I mean? Where the setup is like, oh, that's an interesting looking place. That stands out a little bit. So does this one. It's an amphitheater down here.
Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna consult with my animal companion in Draconic. If anyone else speaks Draconic, I think that he can
I
actually.
think that I do, yes.
Yeah, I think.
I speak Draconic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of us actually weirdly do.
Hey, Ashes, you can locate objects magically, right?
Yeah, sometimes if I know what I'm looking for.
Let me look at your character sheet real quick.
Give me 1 second to look at your adoption forms really quick. All your info on there.
I look at my brother and I say, "Oh Lord, it's another one of those crazy Deadpool things, isn't it?"
I will look at Escrim and I'm like, there's a huge plume of steam coming up, just like on the other side of the bridge. It might be like a sauna or something.
It could be, or it could be that magma pit that we saw.
Like that waterfall falling into that magma pit? No, that couldn't be it at all.
That couldn't be it. No,
Hot and cold coming together in a chemical reaction that goes boom, boom!
No, I think it helps right at the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
As I try and persuade the wizard into going that direction as well.
How do you guys exactly think we're going to get there, by the way? I know everybody really wants to get to the tower in the middle of the field of lava, but there isn't anything on the map that indicates, a path.
Well, I don't know about you, but I mean...
Yeah.
I know you guys have
That's not really a hindrance for most of us.
No, are we going to Scooby-Doo it and get ourselves all murked by splitting the fuck up? Because that's a great dip.
Well,
and even if I
on
couldn't
the
fly,
bright side, I've actually taken a liking to your wisdom, and I will account for getting you across to the spire if you are willing to trust in my ability to do so.
And if you are feeling really desperate and you have some spare money, we have a dragon.
I mean, technically, I have no spare money, but I appreciate the offer of your dragon as a taxi.
It's pretty much all she's useful for.
I do love how you guys are
It's
just
30 gold to get a kobold to stop bowing to him. Dragon probably costs too much.
So, 1,000 feet. What does that look like on this map?
not scale.
Yeah,
Isn't
not very far. If you look at the bottom of the map, there is actually a scale.
Oh, you see that.
If you draw with the arrow, it actually is to scale.
Yeah.
So we're here. 1,000 feet gets about to push.
I don't think that's actually correct.
It is.
Yeah.
I checked it.
I was gonna say I remember we made a big deal about how it was.
Yeah, we did, and that's why I thought that my map on Descent into Avernus of Hell Tyrell was going to be correct, because this was so correct, and
No,
that
that's
did
right.
not be the case.
10,000 mile wide road.
Yeah,
It's like I can't tell where you're pinging. It's pinging the whole map.
Yeah,
Right
so
here.
if you are asking Ash to cast Locate Object using the cube that... I'm sorry, I'm blanking on Shayna's character's name for some reason. I know it's not Pepper, because that one was the...
Yeah, I changed
It's
it.
Willow.
I realized it's
Willow,
Willow.
right.
I realized I still had that from Monday.
Just remember, Willow, you idiot!
Oh,
I know,
I
I
still
forget.
had it. Yeah.
Okay. So, using that, make sure that I know each and every one of them for you, so that I don't...
Well, let's go out to the road. That'll give us more coverage. Let's position ourselves a little bit more centrally. Go out to the road and let's go to the orange dot. There you go.
All right. From the orange dot,
You can only do it once a day, so it's worth a shot.
Ash will let you know that down here at this building that Willow actually pointed out that looked kind of like a Chinese coin, they are kind of sensing something similar to the stone that Willow is showing Ash.
There you go. That cut like 12 years off of our search.
And
Right. I'm gonna be different.
Well, then let's go there. We might find another lich for. I can't pronounce Tucker's character's name.
As well as that
I
one,
forgot what my name. Oh,
Usaku.
Usaku.
Yeah.
as well as that one, over here across the river, Ash is also sensing another stone block similar. So those are two locations within 1,000 feet that Ash can point out on the map for you right away.
What about
So
the
not
temple
water.
over the pit?
Over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That-
the most
That's
important
close
one.
enough, right? Yeah, that's totally close enough. That is... Yes, that one also, Ash is sensing a square, a stone square over there.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 of them. Awesome. Let's say get the nearby one, right?
Yeah. And then we'll cross the river, and then we'll just jump across the canyon. Everybody can do
Yes.
that, right? All of us can.
It's okay. It's okay. I will take care of.
Okay. I mean, I'm small.
You've demonstrated uncommon wisdom for such prime material plane denizens.
Actually, I'm not sure if I'm from here.
Maybe that's why I've decided that you're better than the rest.
You have some otherworldliness about this weird little moment. All right, let's head over.
Ah, my Steam just opened for no reason.
Is it
Okay.
Usiku or Usiku?
I think that's his name.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
which one? Is it you or U?
Ooh, sorry.
U.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably ooh.
Usiku.
Like-
Ooh, Siku.
Usiku.
Usiku.
Okay, so are we headed to the coin temple?
Yeah.
Okay. Coin Temple first?
Yeah.
All right. All right, on the southern section of the temple is a normal pathway. It looks like on the north, the wall has collapsed. So the ruined shrine stands at the heart of this walled compound. Tall monoliths flank the entrance to the south, decorated with images of a jaguar with 6 snakes sprouting from its shoulders. A stone door is set into the shrine beyond. Okay. Okay. Catlich. All right. This is Shagamish.
Most of the animals here are very tenderly.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
All right.
Someone's got a key.
Let me find this one for you. It is top center of here.
The one.
Oh,
The
I
one
see.
immediately to the
The
right.
one that looks like a circle.
It does look from the other map that you probably would have been entering from the north.
Okay, so we would be. Ooh, a wagon. Is there actually a wagon?
So Willow,
Yes.
have you ever thought about starting your own guild?
Oops, nope.
I'm not sure I know what a guild is.
Oh no, never mind. Like a baker's guild.
I'm not really great at baking or cooking or any of that.
Let me put it this way, and I'll start talking in thieves' cant.
Oh, I'll respond.
You know, a baker's guild.
Happily. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what a fun time.
Becca,
Yes.
can I make an odd request? I don't even know how one does it, but is there a way that you can move my tokens so that the blue one is behind, so the light blue one is behind the dark blue one? Like when they're on top of each other?
I think you can send it to the back if
Yeah,
you right
Yeah.
click on it.
Yeah.
with the gear wheel thing.
Yeah, or right click on it and hit.
Yeah,
send to
just right click on it and then go to settings for the token. Like, don't use the gear.
Oh, don't?
don't.
No.
Yeah.
Because the gear goes into the properties for the information attached to the token. Right click on the token. brings
Yay,
up
there it goes.
to the
That's
right.
what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That way I can move them together like that or split them when I need to.
There you go.
This is the beauty of having like lots of Roll20 GMs on here. We all know at least a little bit of something, something.
Someone will have the answer.
Between us all, we've got the answers.
How tall is this building?
Give me just a moment. There is.
Like 2 inches.
Because Holcrum wants to jump to the top.
Yeah, very much so.
I want to check out this cart if there's actually a cart here. Maybe there's cool shit.
Holcrum wants to like jump on the cart and then jump onto the top.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Okay. Everyone's passive perception. Is anyone's passive perception beat a 19?
Yeah, that's 21.
I feel like it may be. Yes, mine is exactly 19.
That is one of the few things that I'm not good at. So no, mine does not beat that.
Jack of all
If
trades.
it's based on smell or hearing, mine would.
Then it would, because this is actually a creature.
I have a 19 exactly.
Sounds like 20.
I mean,
Nice. See?
I guess it depends on how you look at it. I
Escrow likes you. You're
Oh
right.
God! What is this right next to me?
Your passive perception, if it's smell or hearing for the warg, would be 15 plus his perception score, not because you have advantage on all of those checks, right, Tucker?
Right.
Yep. All right. So on the map, these two jaguar-looking things with snakes coming out of their shoulders. Anyone that would have beat that passive 19 would have noticed them prior to you guys getting that close.
Nice.
If I was still speaking to Spider and Thieves' Cant, I would have pointed them out before we got this close.
Okay. So you guys can actually shift your tokens if you like.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't take fairy fire? What a bomb.
So I would be. Is this? No, that's not Spider. That's Eshgrim. Ekrim. Eskrim.
Escrim.
Eskrim. I don't know where Spider's at. Oh, he's over there. Well, let me get there.
Are they up in the trees or on the ground?
Good question.
This one is up in the trees. This one is on the ground.
I didn't actually see you ping.
Yeah, there was no.
Yeah, the ping didn't go through.
Sorry, I was on the wrong layer. This one is up in the trees.
Okay.
This one is on the ground.
Okay.
I'll point them out to whoever's near me.
It looks like I only have actual line of sight to the one in the tree. The one on the ground is on the other side of a stone wall.
We'll say since it's line of sight for me, I'll point that one at them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look over there. And you go, oh, look over here.
I'm in my pouncing pose, getting ready to chase the cat.
Get the key.
Shayna, where's your token?
I am over here. I'm the skull drinking coffee because I forgot to get a different one still.
Escrim would have really just very calmly been like, where are the trees? Something approaches.
I think actually my jump has worn off. So
There's two jaguars,
We'll
the one up in the
consider it
tree
one
there and the one down over there.
Okay. Can everyone please roll initiative?
See if
I think most of us have.
I think you have.
Mine is the 21 because
I'm
I
having
have
some trouble with
advantage
the
on initiative
interface once
checks.
that can.
Escrim would have looked at Willow and been like, you're so meticulously detailed. I like it.
I feel like he's like trying to butter her up or something. She doesn't have anything he would want though, so
All right. Escrim was 9.
whoever put in these
I'm
sheets,
actually
they
going to
repeat them.
look slightly at Escrim. I'm like, you're being unusually nice.
Please keep the cheats in for the whole game, by the way. Whoever did this for me to give me a break, thank you. Please leave them. Let me roll all through
You haven't
combat.
actually rolled any attack or damage rolls, though.
I know, shush,
see
shush,
where
that's
we're
what I'm
at
saying.
when-
Don't jinx it.
The first time I actually hit and where our damage rolls are at.
Chris, just as a heads up, if you go into your character sheet under the gear, you can actually change it so your initiative always rolls with advantage.
All right.
That
Yeah,
way
because
it'll roll
mine's
into
a
the
21,
that way.
so
Okay. I will change that.
because wave counts as a weapon of warning, so I won't be surprised ever.
Okay. All right. Willow, you are up first.
Okay.
So you see these two creatures, or you're at least aware of them.
Yeah.
What is your passive perception?
20.
Okay. So you were able to see them. You don't see anything else at this time, but you do see these two large jaguars with tentacle snakes.
Okay. And where's that tool? I want the good one. There we go. Nope. I want to see where I would have. I was hoping I could hide in the bush again, but I don't think he's in a good line of sight for that for me. I can shoot that one because he's in the tree on this side of the wall. Yes.
Yes. He's like up in the tree itself.
Okay. Then yeah, I think I'm gonna try and shoot him with a there. Is that what that was? Sorry, my weapon for some reason is not on my character sheet. Okay, well. Okay, to shoot him. 19.
Yep, 19 hits. Wait a minute, where's Derek on this? Where is your token, Derek?
Where am I? I'm actually having some trouble getting things loaded up. It keeps sending me out when I get in.
All right.
I keep getting interrupted notices.
Okay. Have found you. You are right over here by Usiku. I need to add your turn because they didn't get added.
Okay.
And then you had a 16.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, 16. Yeah, popped in the middle there. Okay, there it is. Map is still not 100% for me, but I'm following everything.
It's all
Okay.
pixelated still.
Yeah.
It gave me that when I logged in the first couple times, and it resolved eventually. But yeah.
Okay. Yes, that definitely hits.
Okay. I see Jor's token on the jaguar. Is he like below him under the tree or something? I'm just trying to determine if I get sneak attack or not.
I don't know if Jor would have moved that close to it because it would have attacked Jor.
Okay.
So Jor, where would your token actually be?
I don't know because I didn't have high enough passive perception to to see him, I guess.
Okay.
Unless I.
Okay. So then it's just this 10.
Okay.
And then I want to duck in the bushes and hide.
All right.
Is one stealth roll?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I think I have 18.
Okay. 18.
I shoot him and I dive in the bush.
All right. Jor, you are up next. Willow has just shot at one of these creatures up in the canopy of the tree.
This guy right here.
Yep.
How high was that again?
So that tree is about 25 high,
Okay.
where this creature is sitting.
All right. I'm going to move right here. I'm going to shadow step, bonus action shadow step up to him, and then I'm going to take a swing at him.
Okay.
Oops, and I have advantage at least because I just shadow stepped. So 18
Yep, that hits.
or 12 points. And then I'm going to hit him again for 6 points of damage. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run back down the tree.
Okay, and it does not get an opportunity attack because of your class, right?
I have the mobile feat.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hulk, you are next. Why is there two of you? I do not know why there's two of you. Did that one. Scott, I can't hear you.
I had myself muted. I'm gonna go ahead because jump has definitely ended by now. So I am going to I can only cast it once per day. So I'm going to Misty Step up into the tree next to this guy. We'll go here, I guess. And we will punch him twice. Uh, 25 to hit and 28 to hit.
Both of those hit.
So 10. So a total of 21 points damage.
Okay,
And it has disadvantage against anybody other than me for the next turn.
Okay. Spider.
Okay, so Spider. Let me look at this. See if I want to do a spell or not real quick here. So Spider goes to pull his bow out and draw down on the jaguar snake over here. When the sword to the side kind of jerks and he says, "Oh, fine, I'll try that." I'm actually going to hold my action until after my animal companion can act.
Okay.
So right now I'm just holding my action and arming the sword.
All right. Fitz von Boom Boom Pop.
Did we lose Derek again?
The wizard's gone again.
Classic.
He found his eagles.
Just ducking out right when you need him.
Yeah, his internet's being dodgy. He's going to try to reload. I guess we will get back to him.
He is delaying his initiative, even though that's not a thing in this edition.
Yes.
His initiative.
Usiku.
Pretend it is.
Usiku is crouched down. He looks up at the cat. He's like, "We want you to come down here, kitty." And I want it to make a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. And you have advantage on scent checks, correct?
That's correct.
All right. So go ahead as well. Give me a perception check since you are still on the ground.
Okay. Let me here. So that's what why I wanted the strength save. But and then just a straight perception check.
Yep, straight perception check. You have advantage because this is a scent-based perception. Okay.
So 23.
Yeah, so you can smell that these two are adults, but there's 3 cubs nearby.
Even better.
Yes. All right, so it definitely fails.
Out of the tree towards me.
All right, how far does it go?
Oh, I have to roll to find out.
I think at 12th level, I need to take that feat.
Telekinetic?
Yep.
So that's 20 feet.
20 feet towards me.
Okay, so it lands like right there, and it was 25 feet up, so it's going to take 2d6 of falling damage. Or 8.
And then I'm going to claw and bite.
Okay.
I probably missed with the claw.
Yep, you missed with the claw. The bite definitely hit, though.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I rolled the wrong thing.
Okay.
I mean, I rolled the wrong attack. The rolls are fine, but that damage is wrong.
Okay, so what is damage?
It's 2d8 plus 4 piercing.
I liked it better when you did, that damage.
So it's 13, and I think he needs to make a save to not go prone. I'm not actually making this attack. I just want to see what it says. DC 13 would be knocked prone.
Okay, so it is prone, and you were doing the bite. You are able to rip its throat out, and it's bleeding out dead at your feet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mhm.
And that's what I do because that's my turn.
Okay, and that actually was that one's turn. So Eskrim is up next.
Well, Eskrim is quite delighted to see that the first one fell so easily, and he'll just look at the one he can't see, but he saw some positioning, and he's actually going to say, "Don't worry, I believe that you have within you what it takes," to Willow, and give her inspiration.
Well, thank you.
So let's see, where's my inspiration? I am up to wow, how many levels of Bard? 7, so that's a D10 for you. Oh no, a D8, sorry.
Okay.
You have a D8 inspiration.
Thank you.
And that's going to be his turn.
Okay. Ash's turn is up next.
So that's my ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're Ash.
Ash is going to fly over here and go after the kitty cat and try to sting him.
Okay.
Can't be worse than trying to sting a frog, right?
It can't be worse than trying to sting a frog.
That didn't turn out well. I'm gonna put up to 50.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he gets a saving throw.
All right. That is a con save, correct? Yes. Yep. 22.
That'll do it. Let's see. And so he just did not roll damage with that.
Didn't look like it did.
That's weird. Let me look at it again here.
Con save, DC 18, or become poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target would fall unconscious or until it takes damage.
If you just click on the poison sting, it should roll damage for it, though. There it goes.
Yep.
Okay, there's the damage, and then that's his turn. And then since I delayed till he acted,
Mm-hmm.
I will move up to engage it in melee.
Well, you're able to hold your action. Normally, you would have to have done your movement prior to.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, that was dumb. Okay, well, in that case, I will just use my. Let's do something I haven't done before. I'm going to use the. What do they call the slinger? I got some nets prepared. I'm going to try to net it.
Okay.
So ignore damage here, but there's a slinger attack.
Yeah, that hits.
And then just rules for net.
All right, so that would probably just be a.
It's a strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Becca, you just, or I just froze. Crap.
sleep breath on you and Ash. I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Okay, so Ash and Spider, please make cons. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
My familiar save is much better than mine.
Yes, so Spider falls unconscious. Ash is fine.
Dang it.
Is this token Ash? This one in front here?
That's that, yeah.
Making sure.
Apparently, I should have inspired him.
Guess you're not going to be using Black Razor after all.
Next is Willow.
Since Derek is having connectivity issues, did he get
Oh,
a chance
no.
to...
Yeah.
Thank you
I
very
just
much
figured-
for reminding me. Derek, let's swing back to your turn because you had dropped out.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right.
He's like, and disconnect.
So- yeah, then I'll drop right out immediately. Then, yeah,
Oh, of course.
that would be the timing. So there's two of these. There's one left still, right?
Right. This one right over
All right.
here is still left.
Okay. So what could I cast on this that I don't feel like I'm gonna pull out my wand and I'll throw a firebolt at this thing. So that's
Okay.
a ranged spell attack. Okay, cool. Let me do that.
Set it in for you.
As soon as it gets as soon as my computer starts working with me again. Any second now.
In a
And
moment.
I'm gonna probably just crash immediately out as soon as that
No, you're
happens.
The dice hits the
No,
virtual
like,
table
Yeah,
and
the
gone.
height hits and then everything goes out again. Let's try it.
You're throwing your dice incredibly too hard.
No,
Yeah,
knowing
yeah.
our luck, technical stuff.
You gotta type softer, Derek. Type softer.
Enchantment.
What's the modifier on this? Actually, I have no idea.
So it would be your spell attack modifier, which
Spell attack. It's on the sheet.
yeah.
Which I need to pull up.
From where your token is on the map, you might actually have to move to be able to see it.
Okay. Come on. I'm very slowly moving across the map here, and it is not liking it. Not one bit. Not even. I jumped, I think, wildly across there.
Okay. Are you able to
Alright.
ping where you want your token to be?
I am not even very sure relative to where I am to
Can you zoom in?
everybody. I'm trying to zoom out, and it is. The numbers are going smaller. I'm starting to see tokens. That's a good sign.
There you go.
So your token should be right here.
Oh, please! I hope I see ping. That would be encouraging if I see ping at least.
No,
Oh, what is
It's-
this? Oh, there! The map's coming into clarity. Okay.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay.
Yay! That's something. That is something.
Success.
And it's a step in the right direction. All right. I see. All right. There's that. Okay. Where should I be? Oh, there's the ping. I'm seeing ping everywhere. All right. Cool. So I should be. Where should I be relative to this? I should scroll over so I can actually see more. Come on. No, it's gonna just, of course, give me the move, the pan view. Come on. Please. I promise I'll be nice if you just work a little bit. Just a little.
Can you see everyone else's tokens on the map?
I can see like two of them and like half of one of Urshik's wolves, but like everything else is kind of like not
Okay.
giving it to me.
So I was gonna say, if you
I'm
know
trying to move
where
over.
the Jaguar is, maybe you could just tell Becca she could move it for you into position.
Yep.
Like, do you want to be
Oh yeah.
further north and maybe firing past where Spider and Ash are, where you'd have like a clear line of sight since we were
Gotcha.
coming from the north, and then you would still be in a company with
That would make sense. Yeah.
Okay. Then you would probably be right in
I think that's
this general area. You would have
this area.
a direct shot towards it, so you can do your firebolt.
Yeah, wake me up while you're there.
Kick me.
Just let him sleep. He needs a nap.
He needs a nap. He's tired.
He's earned it. He's had a hard day.
The sword is really pissed
Let's
right
see if I
now.
can actually get okay, now I can actually get this going. Okay. Give me what? Okay. Ugh. Yours works a lot better than this. Ugh, okay.
Oh, thank you, love.
All right. Well, let's see. Spell plus 4 plus. Okay. Making such good progress. What is
Okay.
okay?
What is your?
D12
It's all
plus your
gonna be
intelligence
fine.
modifier.
Oh my! I have a 19, so it should be plus 4.
So 16 is
16.
your spell attack bonus.
That's
16.
Or not, sorry.
Yeah, that's not right.
I was like,
No,
that's-
that's your
that's-
save. That's your save. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay.
So
Yeah, no, your spell attack bonus is 8.
Plus 8, I believe.
Yeah.
plus 8. Okay, cool. Now I have to the editor is completely, or the thing's completely gone white on me, so I'm reloading it now.
Okay.
And I got a DNS error. Lovely. All right, so we'll get it again.
Yay, DNS error.
Would you like one of us to just do the roll for you? That way you can...
I would at this point I would really appreciate it. I'm sorry, guys. Just oh man, that's frustrating.
No.
Tech issues happen.
Yeah.
You just don't
It
want
does.
me rolling for you.
Or if you want to use
Okay.
physical dice,
Yeah,
I
sorry
could
to
go down with that too.
We are down with you.
Oh,
using-
I have some. I could definitely look for them.
If you
Okay.
built your character in D&D Beyond, they started the dice rollers. If you go over there, you can.
Yeah,
roll.
I just saw that.
All that.
I just tried it. It's even shittier
Alright.
than the roll 21s. If he's having
Is it
connection
really?
issues,
Oh no! I'm gonna try it.
But-
No, I might as
Anyhow.
well just grab dice at that rate.
Oh,
So I rolled
Oh,
a
neat.
14 for you, which does still hit the Commodon. So
Okay.
how much damage does your firebolt normally do?
Are
I'm
you still-
level 10, so it should be 2d10.
2d10.
2d10,
sounds
yeah,
right.
cool, yeah, perfect. All right, and yeah,
Okay, so it's 11 points of fire damage, and you see the net around it
Nice.
actually sizzling quite nicely.
nice.
In Fuego.
Okay, that's
And
In fuego, yeah.
and starting to burn and crisp away.
Hey, who
Mhm.
burned my net?
oh no!
You're a sleep spider. You don't get to tell.
You're unconscious. Shush.
yeah, you're unconscious.
I'm just.
And
I'm probably
is
my
there
comments
anything
when I
else?
wake up.
Is there anything else Fitz would like to do?
You
No.
can add intelligence modifier to that too, because it's got imperative
Oh,
evocation. He's a level 10
Okay.
evoker.
Well, in
Oh,
that
nice.
case, I
Yeah,
would take
you're right.
another
So it's-
4 off.
There are 4, so for wow, 14. Okay,
15 actually.
15. Oh, I have
All right.
nice.
Now it is Willow's turn.
All right.
You do
And-
seem to be well hidden, so you would have
And
sneak
inspired.
attack.
I am feeling very inspired, and now my target is very clear.
Mhm.
Can I see it over this wall though?
I would
I'm not
say
sure.
no. That
Yeah,
wall
that's
is
what-
10 feet, so
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Not quite ruins. But yeah, I will scoot up next to Spider's limp body and shoot at the captain. And I have my. Oh, I don't have to declare if I'm using inspiration yet, right?
nope. But you do have advantage because you would be able to like peek around the wall before firing.
So 26.
That definitely hits.
And this time I get sneak attack.
Yes,
So,
you do.
Yeah. 28.
It is really not looking great.
I'm so irritated. It would be a full action to rouse Spider, right?
Normally, yes.
Could I
unless
bonus
you
action?
were- I would. Are you a straight thief?
Yes.
Then I would say you could use your bonus action for your cunning hands ability to smack him.
Smack him around a bit. Spider, wake up! I will do that then.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep. So
Wake him
Spider,
up.
Spider, you get woken up by your halfling companions smacking you across the face a few times.
he's my new favorite.
Jor.
All right. I'm going to move around here, around this corner, right up next to him. And then I'm going to take a swing at him
23 hits.
for 11.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to swing again for... Is a 15 hit?
Yes.
For another 11 points of damage.
Okay. It is unconscious, dying on the ground.
You guys, I captured that one for my breeding project.
It's still alive. I knocked it out.
Okay, we are currently out of initiative.
Hulk will drop down. Is the one that myself and the warg handled, is it dying or is it what is it doing?
It's dead.
Okay, it's fully dead.
Yep, fully dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to the not quite dead one and look at it. Look at the sword. I'll shrug and I'll see if it wants that as an offering.
You hear in your head, "Blood, give me blood."
Okay, that's blood. Thanks, Jor.
How tall's the roof?
The roof is about 30 feet.
Okay. I walk up to the wall, I put my double up on top, and I'm sniffing around, and I say, "There, kitty. We smell kitty lich babies, succulent kitty lich babies."
At which point Hulk will be like, can you not eat them? Like, these things are interesting, and hey, ask. We still have that exotic animal trader who would pay for kittens, right?
Yeah.
The warg says there's kittens.
Oh yeah, I bet we could get a pretty penny for those.
We don't care for money.
I mean, if you want food, they're there. You have plenty of glory.
Glory, we like glory. Okay. You convince this time.
Now hearing about and for Hulk hearing about kittens, he'll go ahead and start trying to investigate to find these things.
All right,
Hey, watch out for traps.
go ahead and give me an investigation check. Oh, yeah. So in this corner on the top left side of this compound, you actually find the den.
Okay, like right next to where I'm at. I just got kind of turn around, like, oh,
Yeah, pretty much. I just realized that is your token there. Yeah, you put it in the perfect spot as well. There's the den right behind you with 3 very terrified Commodon cubs in there.
I will like lay down and be like, it's okay. I know we killed your parents.
So I don't think this is going to be able to hit you, but the closest one is going to attempt to strike at your face with its snakes.
Okay.
It's trying to boop you.
Yeah, 17 to hit.
Yeah, no, I kind of giggle at it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have a nose to boop.
It literally has to crit me in order for it to hit me. So
Yeah,
Can I do an animal handling check?
absolutely. You
See
can
how well
try.
this goes.
I'm gonna try to help him, by the way. But not that it matters.
All three of them hiss and try to scoot deeper into the den.
I scoot in there with them.
I think we should just let the warg eat them.
I'm gonna start fishing around for any kind of fresh meat I have that's not froghemoth, because I'm like scouring my brain. So jaguar and snake.
Okay. I do have to ask. So Jor, you actually went into the den?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The cubs, being scared, actually start running out because that animal handling was far too low for a monstrosity check. So all three of the cubs are now running out of the den.
I'm gonna try to grab them.
All right, a acrobatics check.
Not athletics.
I would.
Can I just body slam these small animals?
Does it get advantage since I'm leading them out?
You can do an athletics check, and yes, I will even say you can have advantage because Jor did just like herd them into you.
18.
Strong arming kittens.
I would say you're able to grab at least two of them with that.
Okay.
And the
Which
third
direction?
one.
Well, I don't have a third hand, so it's not like on a tail or anything. So
Yeah, that's why I said two. So could someone roll a d4 for me to determine which way this other cub runs?
I've never so badly wished.
Oh, well, that's perfect because that means they're running this way up past Usaku.
Oh, I surround him with one in front, one in back.
If it
And
stops,
just
can I
sit down and
join?
growl.
Can I try? If it freezes, can I try and grab it?
Yeah, so it is going to freeze. It is also going to pee itself because you are a big, scary wolf. And it's sitting between the two wolves, shaking in fear.
I reach down and I try to like coax it, like, it's okay, I won't eat you in one bite. And try to persuade it to calm down and pick it up.
I would say Hulk has them by the scruff of the neck, like you would hold, like you to make kittens go limp. But like they have snakes growing out of their back, so I'm sure it makes the cat limp. But the snakes are probably pissed right now.
Willow, go ahead and give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Shit. I was hoping I could kill those. Yeah, whoever put these cheats in, like, you're doing me solid. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm getting spoiled.
So I would say it does not get up in your arms, but it does go behind your legs and is actually using you as a shield from the big scary puppers.
Okay, if it'll let me, I'll pick it up. But if it looks like it doesn't want to be picked up, I'll just try and like pet its head to help calm it.
Okay. With that roll, I'd say you probably would be able to pick it up. The snakes are still, the snakes on its shoulders are still a little bit hissing, but
George's just really confused. He has a lion at home. And pretty sure snakes. There's a chimera in there.
I was going to say probably.
Yeah. All right.
George just doesn't have it in him today.
No.
Jor has an entire menagerie.
So, you now have 3 captured Commodon cubs, only one of which is remotely calm at this point.
Hulk is going to like put them, hold them up, and then look at Ask and be like, do we still have one of those portable cages? We like that weird guy with the stupid hair, and the what was his name? Like Jim or something. I need to like he's still around, right? We can sell it to him.
Probably. Would you like me to see if I can calm that thing down for you a little bit?
As the snakes are like trying to bite me, and I'm like, I don't know. I think we're getting kind of along.
I mean, I can ease those inroads for all 3 of them if you would like.
It actually looks like our halfling friend is actually doing pretty well with hers.
I just discovered
good,
cats can apparently cats can eat oatmeal, so I'm trying to feed it a bit of an oatmeal cookie.
So yeah, calm emotions works on humanoids only. Never mind.
Spider's watching the whole thing with a dumb grin on his face. He thinks they're all funny.
Oh yeah, of course. We're hilarious.
Okay. So Hulken-esque, do you guys have those cages, or would you have left them at the camp with Raikion?
I mean, if we're actually out in the field doing a hunt, I would imagine we'd probably bring things like that with us.
Well,
on
we
the
probably
off
have
chance we found.
snares. Like, we probably don't have like full cages, but I imagine I definitely have like snares and stuff, and we can, as like, it's more like it would probably actually be Hulk hands them to Esk, so Hulk can like
Craft
make a
something.
cage real quick.
Okay. So you take the time to make the cage for your little Commodom cubs. What would you guys like to do next once you have them secured? And do you want to do an artificer check for me to see how well the cage is built?
So, proficiency bonus plus what? Intelligence, dex, strength. What do you want?
I would say intelligence.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those cubs are not getting out of that unless someone releases them.
It's
It
like
is-
an immaculate, like the best cage ever for these things.
Yeah. Not only is it a great cage, but you also have made like a little bedding section for it, so they've got this little nest they can curl up in inside.
Oh,
Does it have wheels like a wagon so that he can pull it along
Oh, I
behind?
built it on the wagon that's over there.
yes.
Oh, you're going to use the wagon that's already there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I still want to search that wagon.
Okay.
Before the cats showed up, I wanted to search it and see if there was anything in it.
All right, go ahead. Okay. You do find a lot of fur actually near the cart, as though the Commandants have been using it to scrape their own fur. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like that cart is pretty old and was abandoned possibly within a few months ago. You can see some old supplies that are now rotting, but there doesn't seem to be anything useful outside of the cart and wheels itself.
I'll point that out to whoever else is investigating the wagon, but then just kind of leave it alone and walk off with my kitty. Try and find the entrance to this place.
I'm pulling the cart behind us as we walk around to try to find the entrance.
Out of here, guys!
Okay, so it's south where Jor is. Flanking that entrance are two stone monoliths, each 15 feet tall and draped in vines. There does seem to be something carved into the base of them. There are reliefs on the monoliths as well that show those same jaguars with a jaguar with the snakes coming out of its back, looking over warriors with headdresses and spears and swords. It looks like the warriors are in some sort of training.
The plaques that are carved on them, can we tell what language it is?
Go ahead, and you and Fitz Boom Boom Pop, as well as our Gith, would be able to do a history check to see if you know. Spider and Jor would not, because they haven't been anywhere where they would have come across it.
I have 19.
Wow, that is a spectacularly bad roll from Hulk on that, considering that he
Yeah.
has a +9.
I was just gonna say, considering you're +9.
Willow, you actually remember when you were in Llewellyn's house that this same language was in a book, and it was defined as Old Omuan. So the original people that had lived in these ruins before they had to evacuate.
How do you spell that? Old what?
Old Omuan. So Omuan.
Omuan. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'll point that out, but that I can't translate it, so I'll just write it down in the journal.
Okay. So before you guys can enter that center area,
Okay.
sorry, I was reading. The door to the shrine is hanging heavy on its hinges. It does seem to be a big stone door, though.
Okay, I'll open it.
Give me a strength check.
Hey, watch out for traps, guys.
Yeah, did we want to check that? I say, looking up from
23.
Okay, yeah, you expend a little bit of effort and you push it in. It scrapes against the stone beneath it, but you do open it up. All right, steps descend into a 15-foot high, moss-covered room. 4 statues of Omoan warriors stand in alcoves to either side, overlooking a barred gladiatorial pit in the floor. Each statue looks like it was meant to hold a spear, but its weapon is missing. On the far side of the chamber, a stone pedestal stands conspicuously bare. A relief on the wall behind it shows a monstrous jaguar with 6 snakes protruding from its shoulders, fighting off a squat, frog-like humanoid armed with a spear. To the left of the relief is a narrow tunnel with stairs leading down.
I'll look at the relief and poke it.
Okay.
This
There's
pedestal
a
thing.
trap. I'm going to trigger it, damn it.
This pedestal thing.
All right. You poke it.
Nothing? Does it turn?
You notice, since
You
you're
weird.
poking it and trying to turn it, you notice that there's a stone hatch in the very top of it.
Okay. I point that out, and then should I open it up? Ask?
Yeah.
Oh, Ask is still outside.
Okay.
Who's that?
Noticing his brother isn't there, all was like, looks around and then finds the shadowy corner and then proceeds to pretend to be Batman.
Just kind of sink into it and stand there and pretend no one sees him.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll head in. I want to keep an eye out for traps as I go.
Traps.
I'm following
Yeah.
this.
Okay, is there anywhere specific that you are looking for traps or just all around?
All around, but in particular, I'm trying to keep an eye on floorboards and mechanisms. So, like this thing that's going to open, or seeing if there's a tile that looks like it could be pressure activated. That kind of
And I'm
thing.
going to check out the alcoves specifically.
Okay. So each of the alcoves have one of the statues in there missing their weapons.
Animated weapons, go!
So anything mechanical about them?
They come swinging down from the ceiling.
You can go ahead and give me a Thieves' Tool check to determine if there's anything mechanical about them.
There's a reason Eskrim's waiting outside with the big ward.
Yep. So where each of the weapons should go in their hands, it looks like it would actually trigger something.
Are they like G.I. Joes? Do they have like kung fu grip?
I'm going to go with yes, because I find that.
The hands are just like this,
Yeah.
and you just have to slot it back.
So Whisper, I'm guessing we have to find their weapons to open this up, whatever this is.
It looks like it. I want to see what's in that compartment that Batman found. Where was that located?
It's on the pedestal. I mean, spears are one of the easiest things to make. I could just make spears.
That is
sure. From where you have wandered down, you can actually see that has actually sloped down that pathway.
Uh-huh.
And you are looking at a pit that is 20 feet deep. The bars are spaced 2 feet apart. A medium or smaller creature could probably slip between the bars, but the walls of the pit are too smooth to climb without aid of magic or climbing gear. So the pit itself, here, The bars themselves, you could probably squeeze yourself through, but the walls, you would probably be able to climb, and Spider and Willow, because of your abilities to find handholds.
I was gonna say, what's that we're climbing?
I have climbing claws, so I'm cheating.
And I would think Jor would be able to just like not even squeeze, just kind of like walk through there.
Yeah. So 6-foot-high archways stand opposite one another at the bottom of the pit, the floor of which is one large pressure plate. How much does Jor weigh?
I don't know. He's tiny.
Yeah.
Like
Jor
20
hasn't
pounds.
weighed himself lately.
How rude. Asking how much.
Would you say that he weighs 50 pounds or more?
No.
It depends on how
I'd say with his
fatty are
beard and
those
everything.
cookies that he's been
I'm a
eating.
halfling. They're not healthy. They're definitely full fat.
Then he
all
might be
butter,
putting
heavy
on a little
cream.
bit, but I'm thinking ounces at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
So
You
I
burn
don't
them
think
off.
he weighs 50 pounds.
Okay, you can, standing there though, you can kind of, as you're shifting around, tell that you are standing on a pressure plate.
But it's just not activating.
Jump up and down.
Right, it's not activating, and this
God.
archway over here,
Uh-huh.
you can kind of see leads to somewhere else.
Okay.
Problem is, it is Jor. Like I could feel, I feel like it's 50-50 if Jor would like just start bouncing on the pressure plate.
Yeah, it's Jor. Yeah,
It's possible.
He's like, what does this do?
You can see that there are 4 cells here with
Mhm.
bars, and there's looks like those warriors in stone in each of the cells.
Okay, Jor's going to be like, hey, fellas, what do you do to get in here?
So let's see. Statues are made of clay. Each of them has a bronze spear in one hand and a wooden shield in the other.
All right.
I'm making sure I'm not missing anything else. I'm sorry.
Ask if you can borrow the spears.
Okay.
Can you please hand me your spears? Business end, not first, please.
Aren't they clay? Like they're inanimate objects, right? He's talking to statues.
Yep.
They're locked up in a cage, so George just assumes they did something wrong to get themselves put in here.
It's an art installation, don't you get it? It's all about the entrapment of the modern world.
It's like one
You're
of
gonna
those people at the parks that painted themselves to look like robots.
Yes. Those street artists that like can hold the same position for way too long.
Yeah.
Way too long. True meditative geniuses.
Okay. Well, how wide are these bars?
So these bars are pretty close together, about 1 foot apart.
Okay. Okay, well, is there any way to... Did I see anything that looks like it opens them? Or is there like a keyhole or anything like that?
Just what I have described thus far.
Are they like really, really big? Because they're like taking up that whole square of that cell, so...
They are, yeah, they fill up that whole square, and that is a 5 by 5 foot cell.
Well, that's lame. How far does Jor have to reach in to grab a spear?
About 1.5 feet, 2 feet. They kind of have the spears like this.
Okay, Jor will reach in, stretch, and try to grab a spear.
Okay.
Your 6-inch arms.
Right. Tiny arms.
Let's see if that would do anything. I don't think so. You can just barely like touch the haft of the spear, but it seems to be stuck pretty firmly in the statue's grasp.
Uh-huh.
Ask is back in the room, so Hulk will go back to like actually investigating the pedestal.
Okay. Moral support engaged.
How do you want to go about investigating the pedestal?
I'm gonna open up the hatch, but also I'm gonna look at the warg and be like, look at the narrow space and the size of the warg, and just be like,
I teleported in.
Willow
I
was
didn't
gonna
move my
offer.
thing around. I sent my little guy in and I swapped, and then I moved him in.
right. And
now
Hulk
he's
is
down
just like really confused right now from a space thing. Like he's
Besides, I'm a warg. I'm not really that.
right. You're not that wide.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you go ahead and mess around with the hatch on the top.
Willow offered to check it for traps first before he just flings it open.
Falk, do you allow Willow to assist you?
Sure. I was literally. I mean, I was in the corner for a long time, just being like,
I know. Yeah, she asked you where the thing you were talking about was.
and I
and you-
did point out to her where it was. I
You
just
just sidetracked because Dora found the cool shit.
yeah.
So I keep track of all of you as you were poking around.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Did it roll?
what am I rolling?
Thieves' tools check.
Okay. Oh wait, and I didn't do this last week, I don't think. Is it double or is it advantage?
You should. If you have expertise, then it's double your proficiency bonus. So it'd be Dex plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can tell that some sort of gas is going to get expelled out of the pedestal if you mess around with the hatch.
Don't touch it, it's trapped. And it'll spew out a gas and it will probably be poison or
Can you
knock everybody
dismantle
out.
it?
Can I dismantle it?
You can try, but I think to actually dismantle it would be an artificer check. Pretty difficult one.
What, can I give her advantage on the thieves' tools? Because I have expertise on thieves' tools as well, but she's more dexterous than I am. I think we actually have 3 people with expertise on thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Sure. You can go ahead and have advantage to see if you can disable the gas.
Okay. Has my inspiration worn off? I'm assuming it has.
No, you still have it.
Because I can do that too. But with inspiration, 31.
Okay. You
Without
find-
inspiration, 31.
Oh, without inspiration, sorry, with advantage, 31.
Uh-huh.
With advantage 31. So you are able to disable it. You can mess around with the hatch now and the gas isn't going to get expelled. Let's swing back to where Jor is. It's got a pretty good grip on that spear.
All right. All right, I'm gonna take my spear and just like poke the hand, trying to get it to loosen its grip.
All right. Would you like to make an attack, or are you just kind of like tapping on it?
I'll do a respectful tap first, just in case. And if it doesn't do anything, then I'll attack.
Okay. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so yeah, I'll 26 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 11 points.
Okay. Let me double check one thing. Too many notes. All right. For 11 points of damage.
Yep.
It doesn't respond, but you can see a tiny chip had come off where you hit it.
Awesome, almost there.
Only need to destroy this one and do this 4 more times.
Yeah, Jor's bored now. So let somebody else do it.
And he does this.
Oh no. The warg definitely weighs more than 50 pounds.
Yeah, he's like 500 pounds.
All right. As soon as you do that, the bars in front of these stone statues raises up, and all 4 of them start marching orderly into that gladiatorial pit.
Awesome. Follow me, boys.
What's going on with the pedestal?
Yeah, has anything happened with that?
No, after you disabled it, nothing has happened to it.
Can I start like digging around in its guts? Like
Remove the canister or whatever it is that has the gas in it.
yeah.
Then you
Sure,
can be
I
like,
would say with that roll, you were able to remove the canister. It is a canister of poison.
I'll take it.
Okay. And when it would go off, it would be a 15-foot cube.
I don't know what yet. I like it.
Some type of gas.
Of the mystery poison. That's what I'm reading.
Mystery poison.
Mystery poison, the best
At this
kind.
point, could I have everyone roll initiative?
Sure.
I can't wait to just chuck this indiscriminately at someone. Like, I don't know what this does. Catch. There's the Shayna roll. We've got it now, guys. We're back. The world is back in balance.
Jor is on fire tonight with these 20s, though.
Got it.
There's 9. 12 is 21. Willow is 6.
Willow's extract. I'm still stuffing the canister away.
Lucy is 18. Eskrim is 17. Jor is all the way at 24. Okay. I just need Fitz, which might take a moment.
It's showing up on my side. It's a 13.
Works for me. 13, 15, 8. Okay. First person is Jor. The stone statues with the spears have walked into this gladiatorial pit once Utski had stepped on that plate that you had noticed earlier. And they do seem to be in positions that you would recognize as being aggressive and prepped for battle.
All right. Awesome. Well, I guess I'm going to hit the one I'm next to.
Okay.
26 to hit
Yes, that hits.
for 9 points of damage. And then I'm going to take another hit at him. 19 to hit
Yep, 19 still hits.
for another 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I could kind of see somewhere up here, right? Like the wall or something.
You can still see the wall up there.
I shadow step out.
Okay.
I started this, but now I'm leaving.
All right.
Well, that's just because I'm about to have to go, so just to try to get myself out of the way.
Well, it is almost 7. If you guys want, we could stop here, or if Chris needs to go and everyone else wants to wrap this one up, we could.
My back is honestly killing me right now, so I need to quit.
No. I'm okay wrapping if that's what everyone needs to do.
That's fine.
Okay.
Shayna, or not Shayna, Becca, I have a question for you.
42.
Damn,
There.
A good question. Right
I was
answer.
going to ask what the not meaning was, but the kitty critter that we killed.